Authorities fear the death toll will rise as they struggle to reach remote communities cut off from communication and help. Correspondent Anne Barker sent this report from one of the worst hit cities, Palu.
This is all that remains of the Roa Roa Hotel behind me. It was a 7-storey hotel until Friday night. There were about 50 people checked in here and only about 6 people managed to escape after the earthquake hit. As you can see, the 7 stories have now been basically concertinaed into a giant heap of concrete and twisted metal. You can see even a ceiling at one point which has just completely overturned, and there are believed to be potentially 30 to 40 people still inside. Now, rescuers have been using their bare hands to try and save anyone. They managed to pull 7 people out of here alive yesterday, but they don't know whether it's 30 or 40 people still inside. There was one man here early this morning walking across the rubble listening for voices. He says he did hear some voices as early as late as this morning, people yelling for help, and he managed to assure those people that were still alive that help was coming, even though at that point there was none. Now, in the last hour since we've been here, we've seen a couple of heavy lifting machines, excavators come in and start to remove some of the rubble, but it's simply not enough. There are not enough machines like this in Palu, and of course this is not the only disaster zone. There's a shopping mall that's also collapsed. There are other hotels, other houses, buildings right throughout the city where you can smell the stench of rotting corpses, and you can tell that there are people trapped under rubble. So there is a massive effort to bring in more machines like this, but because the airport has been closed, because this town is relatively isolated from other major cities further south, it's going to be a major challenge to get more machines like this in.